Hey there, you're watching CITAM Church Online. And today I want to share with you in today's video all about unspoken no more. We'll be looking at this whole area of expectations. When we talk about expectations, it seems that people are on two sides of a divide. On the one hand, there are those who say in order for you to be happy, you should lower your expectations. Expect less, and because you expect less, you're going to be happy all the more. And then on the other side of the divide, we have those who talk about having great expectations. And so the way in which you expect or approach a situation, then that sets you up, that frames the situation for basically success or failure. And therefore you should step in with a positive outlook. Now, depending on what side of the divide you're on, whether you're more of what would be called the pessimists or the realists, or you're more of what would be called the optimists, each and every single one of us will agree that whether you're an optimist or a realist, there will be times when your expectations will not be met. And therefore, you will go through disappointment. So another strategy that you can do to ensure that your happiness is not constantly in seesaw mode is to speak out your expectations. Part of the reason we get disappointed is when our expectations are cards that are close to our chest and only to us. So think about it. You're in a relationship, you're in a friendship, you're even in the workspace, and there's a certain aspect of behavior that colleague does, that person you work with does, and it rubs you the wrong way, and you never talk about it. It may be something minute, it may be something that they do, it may be the way that they send the email or respond to your email, and basically for you, you have never raised it. And your assumption is that they know. But because you want to take charge of your own state, one of the things you can do is to ensure that your expectations do not remain unspoken. That's what I'm talking about, unspoken no more. Speak them out. Tell others what's going on in your heart, of course with much wisdom and appropriate context. And I think about the words of our Lord. When he talked about, in that great sermon, the Sermon on the Mount, he says that we can give two answers. One is yes, the other is no. And whatever else we add on top of that is coming from evil, or coming from the evil one. And in this sermon, he was talking about being clear in our communication, not being people who are ambiguous, not being someone who is not, you can't quite make sense of what so-and-so desires. So this strategy is about putting those cards on the table. And that takes courage, and that will put you in a space of vulnerability, but you will also be setting up yourself for a place where your happiness is not in that constant seesaw mode, because the person on the other side doesn't know what it is that's on your heart and mind. Remember that people cannot read minds. Therefore, one of the things that can help us and give us a lot of peace is to voice the things that are on our hearts, voice the things that are on our minds. And this is especially true for introverts, those who are on the introverted side of life. I don't know what you think about this, but I know that it has done me much good. I think of how, again, in the Lord's, the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus talks about asking, he talks about seeking, he talks about knocking. And read another way, those three things are about making our expectations clear. That when you ask, you will receive. That when you seek, you will find. That when you knock, the door will be opened. So where is it in your life where you're having some unnecessary pain because you have unspoken expectations? I think that this is a call for you to step out and to give voice to your expectations. So today, I'm calling you to put those cards on the table and to ensure that your expectations are unspoken no more. God bless you, and thanks for watching.